Then a hip hop EP review. GloRilla, Anyway Life's Great. This is her debut project on CMG Records, which is owned by rapper Yo Gotti, which signed her this year. Little bit of info on GloRilla, as this is the first time that we tackle a GloRilla project. Real name Gloria Woods, born July 28, 1999. She's 23 years old. Obviously she is from Memphis, Tennessee. On July 5th of this year is when she officially signed to Yo Gotti's label. And also she won the Breakout Artist at the 2022 Hip Hop Awards. So she has a lot of accolades coming in, which makes sense as to why.
I think she's nominated for a Grammy for FNF.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, because she fuck nigga free, nigga.
Hello?
Fuck nigga free.
The one thing I didn't like.
Don't fuck up.
The one thing I didn't like.
I said, don't fuck up.
A little bit. It threw me off, and I never warmed up to it. Her tone.
Damn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her tone fucked me up. Like,
So this your first time listening to her?
first time listening to
So
it.
like women with deep voices?
I'm okay because I liked what's her name? Who's shorty from up top that used to rap?
What, Lil Kim?
Remy
Foxy?
Ma?
No.
Remy Ma?
No. Young M.A. I feel like she had a deep voice. Did she not?
I don't remember, honestly. I haven't heard of it.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't remember. I
But
don't
not like
remember.
this, though.
It wasn't
Yeah,
like
it wasn't
this.
like this.
It wasn't like this.
And in the song that she has with Cardi, Tomorrow Too, it was like super. And I don't dislike the project. It was the tonality of her voice that was just kind of a detriment to me. And then like that song brought it out. Cause like I love Cardi. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do. I like Cardi. I told y'all when that fucking song came out, I said she gonna go. And she ain't gonna stop. And she hasn't.
Nah, yeah, for sure. I don't
bother
know,
me.
man. I like it.
You like the tone?
I like it. It didn't. I get you. It was a little off-putting when I first heard it. But I don't know, man. I've grown to like kind of like it because I hate this is the first introduction to her because I actually like that a couple of the songs she put out, the little Lucy's she put out, and I'm not particularly fond of this particular.
So what were the Lucy's that were put out?
So
before?
Tomorrow, the first part.
Yeah, the first one.
Blessed.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Gotti.
yeah, with
Gotti.
Gotti.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's
Yeah,
on
Blessed
here.
is
Yeah,
on
it's
here.
Yeah. I remember hearing that.
F and F,
Of course,
obviously,
that
or
was
whatever.
Like a summer
so yeah,
anthem for the women.
So yeah, man, I was like, oh man, I like this chick, man. I want her to win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I still want her to win, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad this is kind of like an EP, like almost like an intro to her. So I think she needs to go back and do a little bit more work on an actual project because I don't think
I kinda
this
feel like
this didn't hit, especially like her storytelling capability. Like
Yeah.
it just didn't hit right. I was just
I
like,
completely agree. Yeah.
I don't know if that's your strong suit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
making turn up, kind of hype songs. I think she's really, really good at. But like trying to get some more introspective stuff, I think she needs to work on that a little bit more.
That's what I was kind of.
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting her to do that with this project, especially her being from Memphis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was almost kind of expecting like a, because my first time hearing it was on Duke's project, Crunk Star. That might really my introduction to her, besides the FNF. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for like a little bit more.
Some for the ladies.
A little more
turn up.
energetic, yeah. Because I mean, I hate to say this, but I feel like the features on her album outshined her on this project. I think Cardi B kind of showed and then the other chick, Nicki Poo, I thought she was dope.
Nicki Poo.
Yeah,
I
I thought Nicki Poo was dope. Yeah, I was like, damn.
Nicki Poo.
I was
Go ahead, girl.
getting crazy. I'm with you, right? I do feel like the storytelling. I was just like, something is off about this. I don't know what it is, but it just didn't hit. You know what I'm saying? I want the more energetic, hype, having fun type songs from her.
Don't get me wrong, the perspective was cool, like some of
Yeah.
the stuff she was vulnerable with saying or whatever, but
The
I don't
delivery.
know, it's just the
The delivery.
delivery just wasn't there for me.
Yeah.
What song y'all talking about?
So starting out, the Normal Love, I feel
Oh.
like that, you know what I'm saying, that it was cool, but it was like, you need to work on it a little bit more.
And the
or
last,
whatever.
and the last track too.
The last track too, I'm just saying.
Out loud
yeah.
thinking.
Out loud thinking, it's just like, I appreciate the storytelling, but it's just.
Oh, she trying to do something different.
Yeah,
It's only
yeah.
two
No, for sure,
songs.
Yeah.
for sure. She is trying to do something different, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, if she's gonna do it, I think she needs to work on that a little bit more.
Yeah.
She might be just testing things out.
Yeah,
Since it's an EP.
for sure.
Yeah.
But y'all are giving her like a C on the test?
Sound like
Yeah,
No, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Miss 2 out of 9. What's that?
You know what it made me feel like?
Percentage.
It made me feel like when we did Simba, where it's like, okay, like you got some shit in here that I like, but it's just not hitting. So like for me, like some of these joints, they hit. I'm not gonna lie, like I like Blessed, but like to B's point, like I liked Yo Gotti on there. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought Yo Gotti was kind of funny when he said, "Oh,
I'm always thinking with my dick. I must be thinking
thinking
hard.
You
That
know
shit
what
was good. I'm using that.
I'm using that after you heard it.
Yeah, boy.
That's some dangling
Yeah.
shit. GloRilla's not bad, but it's just like it didn't hit for me. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of the tonality, I'm just like,
Yeah, if you don't like the
Like, I was
tonality, it's gonna be
That
hard.
never bothered me because, like I said, I
Yeah.
liked her on Crunk Star. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like Rod said, I want to see her, win. I think she bring a nice a new vibe to the women in hip hop. So I think that's dope. So, but yeah, just some of them retrospective type songs, I was just like, it just wasn't hitting.
You want her to talk all day about how you should throw your neck out for this pussy is fentanyl?
Hell yeah.
That's what you want.
Not necessarily.
My favorite one, he got 99 problems and the biggest one is me.
Yeah.
I was like,
I did
shit.
like that line.
Go
too.
I
ahead.
dated that woman right there, bro.
I like that line.
Ain't that blessed?
Shit,
That's
bro.
blessed, right?
That's
Yeah.
blessed, man. I was
Blessed
walking
go
around the
hard.
house.
Yeah.
I was walking around
Blessed
the
go
house saying
hard.
that shit
Blessed
all
go
day
hard.
Saturday.
I bet you didn't say when your wife was around.
I did.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I
You
feel-
trying to die?
Yeah, I feel like the song
Because
was
she was like, you got that right. And don't you forget it. This is my first time really listening to a GloRilla project. And yeah, there's something about the rawness of it. And I guess you guys are pointing out, like, what I heard was definitely in the first 2 tracks. Because No More Love, I was like, oh man, this might be a little rough. But, after I kind of settled into it a little bit, I was like, okay, you know what? I like what she's doing here. I think that she's not perfected yet.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see the journey she goes on and just adding to, the roster of this rise of rappers, from the female perspective. I think it's really dope. And, I think she could hopefully be a modern day version of Gangsta Boo. And the thing about it when I was listening to this is while like all this stuff might not connect with me, I might not love everything about what's going on here. I've dated very ratchet, rough, women in the past that that love like Gangsta Boo. So I'm just remembering some of those perspectives of them just kind of rapping along to it.
You
And
said
just,
she's this era.
yeah, man, I think she could be that for them in this modern day era. The shit talking, the very outward sexist lyrics towards men. I think that shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? Like the one Myke quoted about the fentanyl. That shit is dope. Hearing them say that shit.
And she owned her ratchetness too. Like she
I like it.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
owned it. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? She
and
ain't covering shit up.
I was playing on Apple Music, and the Tomorrow 2 video came on with Cardi B, and it's like a video that men would normally make just with women, just all women in the video, just getting it
Acting
in,
up,
bro.
yeah.
And that shit was so dope. Just looking at it, like, damn, man, this is dope as fuck. And I'm with you, man. Like, I know I tried to sign Cardi B's death warrant early. You did. But I'm glad she's around, bro. I'm glad she's around. It was I liked hearing on.
Cardi's
on
dope,
her.
man.
Cardi's super dope.
So yeah, I think I agree with the C. I would probably give it a B minus. Probably go B minus. Because it's something
Are we
endearing
giving
about
grades
it.
out here now? Jesus Christ.
Mike did it first. So.
How much you fuck with it, Mike?
I don't. I'm actually with Feefo. I didn't really enjoy this. I do understand its place. I do agree that. So I didn't personally like the tone either. So when you said that, I was 100% with you. I was joking before, but yes, I wasn't a fan of her tone, and she just reminded me of a female Gucci in multiple parts. And I was just like, and nothing wrong with that, because she has the same kind of flow, and it's not like, it just didn't really pull me in that much. And then a lot of the beats sounded very similar. But I do think the grimy and the grittiness of her music combined with that deep kind of nasty tone that she has in her rap voice, I think that works really well together. It's just that I don't like this kind of music. I've heard people try to do this type of music, and I can say that shit sucks. You're not great at doing it. You don't sound good. I don't understand why people like it. When I listen to this, I can say, I don't like this at all.
So you don't feel
Even
nothing
when-
with FNF at all?
No, I'm not a fuck nigga. What you talking about?
You don't have to be a fuck nigga.
She said.
know,
I
man,
probably
it's
am
just-
kind of a fuck nigga. That's probably why I don't like the song.
Oh no, man. I feel like that one hit. Have you seen the video?
Mm-mm.
Man,
Nah.
it hits, bro. Like it really, really.
The red
hits.
light twerking on them headlights, huh?
Man, it really hits. Let's go. Like that shit fucking hits, man. It's like they was just having fun. Like it
Yeah,
seemed like her
yeah.
girls got together and they just went crazy on some shit, man. Like
See,
I don't
everything
know.
you're saying makes sense. And that's why I
Yeah.
can tell that I can see why people like this. Again, I've heard other people do this and I'm just like, man, this is boring. This is bad. What the fuck? This is not going to catch on. When I listened to this, I didn't know she was nominated for a Grammy until you just said it. Or whoever said it, whoever said it. But it makes sense. Because I can see a whole bunch of women being like, yes. Because we already have Meg, but Meg is a completely different sound than this.
Right.
So what's dope is, yes, this is Ratchet, as y'all say, but it's a different type of Ratchet. So I think it's cool that women are finally getting multiple perspectives dumped into the mainstream. But I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, yeah, I'm putting this on and being, yeah, you must be thick or something. Pussy so fat, you must think it's a dick or something. I'm not putting that on and being like, yeah, no.
Let you
But
nut
I
quick.
get it.
Yeah, some
Well, I might nut too. Maybe that's why I don't like that song
said
either.
some
talking about me.
Some say I'm racist because I do these niggas wrong.
I did like that. I did like that line. See, she's clever.
Man,
she's
she's
clever.
talking a lot of shit, bro.
Because I didn't get
Especially on that-
fentanyl until later. Because I didn't look at the track list. So I was just like, oh, this pussy fentanyl. I was like,
What'd you say?
that's kind of weird. But
She said
fentanyl.
he like it when I ride it from the front like a windshield or something like that. She be talking so much shit.
Talking so much shit.
That pussy fang look like I got a dick or something.
Yeah, she's very clever.
So let me ask y'all this then. Like, does this have high replay value for
No.
y'all? Well, I know it doesn't for
Oh,
you.
sorry.
For y'all.
It's
No,
not.
just
you
a
doing
couple
that
of
for
tracks.
you?
I'm just
No, it's a valid question because y'all acting like this shit just
exactly.
dope. So
Nah, that's not-
That's a good
That's
question.
not what we said.
That's a
We
good.
ain't
So
acting
what is
like
you
that.
saying?
That's
We
what
ain't
he's
acting
trying,
like
he's
that.
trying to clarify. Nothing wrong with that.
Right. For
That's
clarification, I like
niggas.
that. I do think the FNF go hard. Like I do. I actually do think that goes hard. And the Bless too. I'm not saying I'm just riding around bumping it all the time, but I'm not saying that I'm not either. So, but I could see people actually wanting to bump this music.
So does this have replay value for
For
you?
me personally,
Yes.
Not for me personally, because it's not. I don't think it's for me. It's not for me. But just because I don't know if that's but that's not a testament to who she is though. Just because it's not for me. She's talking about being pregnant, getting rid of the baby. She's so like I don't know.
Yeah, and I ain't fucked since.
And I ain't fucked since. Like she just, I really like her. Like I think Myke said, her rawness on these tracks, man. It's kind of dope. It's not kind of dope. It is dope. I like it.
I think as you get older and the more we do this, I think it becomes easier to identify bad music versus music you just don't particularly fuck with. We've reviewed a lot of music that I think is objectively terrible. I don't think this is objectively terrible because I think it's actually clever. And I think there are parts of this that are kind of creative. And I think she's good with words. I just think that, like I said, a lot of this is very derivative. Like a lot of these songs sound like it's the same beat and she's not really switching her flow up much. So that doesn't really interest me like that. But that's not really me looking at this and being like, this shit is trash. I've heard trash. This ain't trash. I think that what she's doing is actually kind of cool. It's just not something I would listen to.
For me, my favorite tracks are Tomorrow 2, Blessed, and yeah, I'll go FNF.
Yeah, same ones. I mean, those were like songs that were out before this EP. So yeah, same ones. Feefo, Tomorrow, Blessed, and FNF.
Yeah, FNF tomorrow.
Them shit's hard, man.
Yeah.
Shit's hard.
For me, my favorite tracks are Tomorrow to Get That Money. Shout out to Nicky Poo and FNF.
Nut quick. What else?
Yeah, because I like songs that personally speak to me. So I'm definitely going with Nut Quick, Fuck Nigga Free, and Fentanyl.
Damn, not Blessed?
No, 'cause I don't feel blessed. This dick fentanyl.
Bills paid, check. pussy, clean check.
Damn.
She was going
Clean check.
Yeah,
Now
bro.
I'm feeling blessed. Oh man, yeah.
I think Rod liked this more than he's letting on.
I do too.
I think he was listening to on the way up here.
I told y'all.
That's why I asked if it's the
Rod was a
Listen.
fuck nigga.
Hey,
Listen.
this shit is gonna be in
Listen.
Rod's
It's
top
gonna be
play.
his top five, man.
This shit is gonna be in his
Look.
top play.
Yeah, I didn't already mention it something, but nah, I told y'all I fucked with this. I fucked with it before like this whole review, man. I was listening to GloRilla.
All right.
GloRilla, if you watching, big shout outs to you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you're on the up and up. Just signed this year. Grammy nom, won Breakout Artist of 2022. So obviously you doing a whole bunch of dope shit. For me, just continue to work on your craft. You know what I'm saying? Like Myke said, we've listened to a lot of hip hop. You're not bad, but at the same time, I don't think you're as refined as you can be. So if you are that hungry, you're obviously gonna get better. Keep putting in the work, and the work is gonna show for itself. Good EP overall. I can't front. Not a lot of replay value for me, but you know.
Ooh, she can take that. You said goody P. Goody P. Like pussy? Goody
Yeah.
pussy?
Eat pussy.
It's gonna be my bars.
Damn. So you just gonna drop
He said it's
GloRilla?
gonna be my right.
You didn't say it. You said it.
GloRilla, if you're watching, yeah, man. Before this EP, I was hoping that you continue on and hope you win and hope you continue to create, hype music, vulnerable music. I really like what you're bringing to the genre right now. So I do think you have some room to grow, some room to refine some things. But for the most part, man, those hype tracks, it just seems like you're just having fun, rapping about what you want to rap about. You bringing your crew with you. I really like that. I could feel that when I see the videos and when I hear the music. You could definitely hear that in it. So that's what I like about it, just the raw, the realness of it. So just continue to tap into that, and if you want to go introspective route, just find a way to just kind of fine tune it and refine it. So that would be my suggestion. But other than that, it's a good first start. Continue going.
Yeah, GloRilla, if you watching, congrats on the Grammy nom. That's dope as hell. Coming out your first big break year. But yeah, this project, I mean, it's solid. I think I always, have a special place for Memphis, especially Memphis women that's artists too as well. So, I agree with Rod. I think it's definitely some room for improvement. I don't want to put you in like that box, but I really like the hype stuff. I like the hype. You bringing all the hype energy, the good energy, the fun energy to your music. So, I always appreciate artists that always like to get, introspective and everything like that. I just personally love your hype music, your fun music, me personally. But, I can tell that I don't think you really make music for guys like us. I mean, looking at, how the type of music you make and all the women that loves it, I can feel like your fan base definitely has a demographic, which is fine. It's cool, but I like the hype stuff, me personally. But, I hope to see you, be successful and, be the new voice for Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the women's category, man. I think they need it. They've been missing it for a minute, so keep it up.
I'm new here. I know B mentioned you were on the Duke, so I definitely heard you on that, the Crunk Star joint. But yeah, this is my first time listening to a full project. I saw that you have another one that dropped in 2019. I'll go back and listen to it because I want to hear this side nigga song that she got on the ice cream soda pop.
Side nigga song.
Yeah, man. It's I don't know, man. I like I mentioned the rawness of what you're doing right now, and it'll be interesting to kind of see how that refines itself over the years, given that. From what I'm seeing so far, you have 2 projects. You probably got some mixtapes out there, I'm sure. But I love the shit talking. And I think that's the thing that really does it for me here. It's just the shit talking that you do from, your perspective. And I think that shit is what I like when I listen to this. There's definitely room for, I would say improvement. But overall, I think what you're doing here is fine. And I mess with it. So you're on my radar.
GloRilla, congrats on the Grammy nod. I think I might disagree slightly with working a little bit harder. Maybe the reason you're moving up so far is because your music is so unrefined and raw and gritty. Maybe that's why people relate to you a bit more. Because I think artists like Nicki Minaj, maybe people don't relate to her because she's moved herself out of a certain area, whereas you are like, I'm still here, I represent y'all. And I think that's dope. As far as listening to your music, not everything's for everyone, you know, and this just isn't for me. So that means nothing as far as the quality of your music. That means nothing as far as how far I think you should go in this game. It just means that your music is not made for my ears. But congrats on what you've accomplished so far, especially being this fairly new, and keep going.
Hey, Mike, I got one more for you.
Uh-oh.
She said, back in the day, I felt sorry for anime. Now I slap the shit out of a nigga if you don't eat the cake.
Damn, I remember that one too.
That's the shit talking kid.
Yeah.
That's the shit talking.
the shit, bro.
She's pretty raw. Damn, can you imagine getting slapped because you don't want to eat it?
Bro.
God damn, bro. Look at that piece of shit. Nah, I don't do all that. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why? I just didn't.
Oh,